You know, before, I called myself a Christian only because, you know, my family was Christian. I found myself to be really lazy, just didn't really care about anything.
Raiden. One day, because we didn't have a lot of neighbors in our area because it's brand new, but we saw that the house had gone up, and I saw this couple there with a couple of kids. And so I said to Cindy, I said, you know what, dear? I said, we need to go over there and meet our neighbors.
It was just a few days before we actually moved in. We were looking at the house and the development process of everything.
We went over and met Raiden's mom and dad and told them, you know, asked what they did and everything else. And Raiden came out of the door.
So then Dave comes up to me and then he does his own thing. Hey buddy, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Shake his hand, hey.
So I asked the mom and dads, I said, so where do you go to church? I'm excited about my church. And it's not just an institution, it's a place that's on fire for God and many, many things that we can do to help people out.
He just comes up to me and says, hey, have you heard about nerve? I'm like, what's nerve? I have no idea what nerve is. What is that? You know, you've never heard about nerve. Oh my goodness, child. And then I was like, hey, what's nerve? What's nerve? He got me hyped up.
I said, buddy boy. I said, and I pointed like this. I said, do you know what's down here 1 mile down the street? Let me tell you. And I said, excuse me, folks, let me talk to your son. I said, down here is a rotating stage, and this is youth. 500 kids on a Friday night, the dance groups, every single thing that he could ever even think of in youth, I said, is a mile down the road. Would you be interested?
It was from that moment when he was so joyful. I was just like, wow, okay, you know, I can't deny that request. So, you know, I went out to Nerve. During the end of the service, you know, I was just so filled with this, I can't really describe it, but I was kind of a little afraid to raise up my hand because, you know, I didn't really know what to expect out of this, right? And I'm like, you know what, screw it. And from that point on, just changed my whole life.
He gave his heart to Christ, rededicated his life to Christ. So all that from saying, hi, do you go to youth? And now boom, boom, boom. And now the young man is on his way.
It was just a perfect moment, you know? Just God planted right there. I don't know how, just by Dave introduced me to Nerve. I'm here right now. It's amazing. Like now that one single seed that Dave planted in me, it's just growing a harvest right now. It's just amazing. I've met so many cool people, met so many mentors that, you know, I've asked questions about Jesus and God and Christianity. I've grew more confidence, an actual secure confidence, not just by, you know, the skills I have, the talents I have, you know, how many friends I have. It's this actual, true confidence. You know, it's been my second year in Springs. I'm graduating this year. I know for a fact that, you know, God is gonna provide just the gateway and the access route where I could just go and basically grow myself into the person I want to be. Yeah, and I've never had that hope before. Never ever had that hope before.